I had to crank you down a little bit. I had you too high. Hold on. Look. Okay. One is a microphone, one is earbuds. Hold on. I had to go brush my hair, put my lipstick on, and spray my cherry blossom body mist. Even though I know you can't smell it, but it's a psychological thing for me. Is that dark? This side. Let's try a light. Let's see. Put the ceiling fan on. And then the light works by remote. So I gotta get the remote. Okay. There we go. That's kind of orange, isn't it? No, we can't be fussy. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm clumsy in my old age. Welcome to the anxious woman. I have, it's humid. It's 91% humidity. And so my coffee glass is just, it's dripping from humidity. So hang on. I have a ibuprofen gel cap. I have a sinus thing happening. I've got my 32 ounces of water. Loaded with ice. Loaded with ice. Today is July 28th. 2 reasons to celebrate. Well, 3. 1, I woke up this morning and I'm on this side of the dirt. That's the first one. Probably the most important one. Second one is today is Sky's son's birthday. If I have everything right, and I'm sure I do, I believe that Sky's son is 33, 31 or 33, either way. Happy birthday. And also, my sweet friend Dee has a birthday today. So if you could say happy birthday to Dee in the comments, I would love that. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Happy birthday, Dee. I hope that your birthday's amazing, as amazing as you are. And I did put a birthday wish on Facebook. I pop over there every so often. I haven't been on Messenger in a while. And Corey, you sent me something in text that I haven't listened to yet that I need to. Sometimes with the list of my texts, and it's not like it's a bunch of people texting me, but I get all these other texts that come in, you know, like, okay, this bill is due, and then they send it to my email too, so I'm shuffling things and whatnot. All right, so let me see how I did with my coffee. Oh, and I brewed coffee. Did I shut that off? I just brewed a pot. Let me see. No. Come with me. Gotta turn it off. Oh, it's turned off. It's not unplugged. There. Take it off of there. Move it over to the stove. Let it cool down. We use this today to reheat fried chicken. And I rinse this out. This is going to be the coffee holder. And here's why I had to make more coffee, because I'm down to that. That's sacrilege. Can't happen. So what I did was totally changed up the schedule, the cleaning schedule today. Today is vacuuming and dusting day. I know you guys don't really care about that, but for those that keep a schedule, so I will get the little vacuum thingy out and I will do that. But what I did was, Tuesday is water the indoor plants and do the Windexing. So I already did the Windexing upstairs. I did that a couple minutes ago. And I did all the indoor plants, watered all the indoor plants. So I did Tuesday's work already on Monday. And I just cleaned the powder room, which I would normally do Wednesday. It's on the schedule, but I normally do it Tuesday because Tuesday's a light cleaning day. Are you still following me? Are you with me? Okay, so I thought just like, why not? What the heck? Let's just whip out the powder room and get it done. And I did the floor. So done. We went to the grocery store yesterday morning. The sale starts on Friday at our local store, and they have these 3-day sales every now and then. And Friday they started a 3-day sale with corn on the cob at 18 cents an ear if you buy 10. That's $1.80 for 10 ears of corn. But it only goes for 3 days. So we didn't get there until yesterday, which was the last day of the sale. And we got the corn, and they had so many bonus buys and then clip the coupon. So if you have a regular grocery store that you go to and they have an app and a card, a bonus card, please utilize the app and utilize the card. We saved $65 in savings, bonus savings, personal discount savings, and clipping coupons. Like George does it on his phone. So when the sale paper comes in, we go through the sale paper, he takes out his phone, opens up the app, and then we go through and he clips the coupons on the phone, and we make the grocery list. $65 and change is what we saved on yesterday's grocery bill. I pick every bonus buy that I can pick that I know we are going to use. And so I got this package of ground beef, like I swear it's like this big. It started out at $23. I got it for $13 between the bonus buy and clipping the coupon. I divvied it up into 3 sections, put it in Ziplocs, got all the air out, put it in Ziplocs. I'm gonna make chili again. I'll make taco spaghetti. And then I probably will, maybe I'll make sloppy joes. Get some more hamburger buns and make sloppy joes. Anyway, so went to the grocery store yesterday and got that done out of the way. So my cleaning, all I have to do yet is any Windexing down here, which is basically the front of the stove, which is glass. And I do the front of the microwave just real quickly. And I just gently wipe over the screen of the TV. Like, I don't never spray the TV. Like, I never would just spray the TV. I spray a little bit on the towel, and then I wipe over just to get like the surface dust, gently, carefully, tiny bits. And then I just have to vacuum the couple carpets. Which then means I don't have anything on the schedule for tomorrow. And that means I just have the big bathroom, the main bathroom on Wednesday. It's not big, it's just average size. I just call it the big bathroom compared to the powder room. So Miss D, you'll have to tell me what you're doing for your birthday. I am not going out anywhere today. Yesterday morning I got to the store. Don't ask me how, because the night before I was up from 1 a.m. until 5:15 down here on the couch having a cup of tea and a chocolate Pop-Tart. And I literally dragged myself. I was dragging through the day yesterday. Like, it was awful. By 4 o'clock, I wasn't seeing straight. Nothing. It was awful. I went up and got a shower and got cleaned up by 5:30 last evening. Was laying in bed at 5:45, and I fell asleep around 9:15, we were watching some episodes of House, and then around 4 o'clock this morning, I had a nightmare. And it was so bad that I swear I thought that I had a heart attack, like a minor heart attack, in my sleep while I was having this nightmare. Like, that's how bad it was. I woke George up because I hollered out in my sleep, and I woke George up, and he held on to me and rubbed my back and rubbed my arms and kept telling me, I'm here, you're not alone, you're okay, you're not alone, I'm here, I'm not going to let anything hurt you. I didn't even respond because I didn't want to wake up any more than I already was, if that makes sense. So I did sleep, like all the way until like 7:30, in and around, going to the bathroom at 1, coming back to bed, going right back to sleep. And then that nightmare at 4-ish, because I remember unplugging my phone from the charger. I'm dripping all over myself from the from the condensation. So later on I have to clean the air fryer. That's not a big deal. We got deli chicken yesterday, again with the clipping the coupon, 8 pieces of deli chicken for $7.99. That lasts for 2 days. So we get 4 meals out of it for $7.99. And I reheated it on the reheat section, which is 350 degrees on the air fryer. I left it for like 7 minutes, and it came out perfect. So if you don't have an air fryer and you can get an air fryer, I highly recommend you to get one. I wanted an air fryer when George and I first got together, and we were like deciding on appliances. I got the kitchen appliances, like I got the microwave, I got the Mr. Coffee, I got the toaster, and I said, I'd like to get a crock pot, a small crock pot, a waffle iron, and I'd like to get a air fryer. And he was like, about an air fryer. I don't really know that we need an air fryer. Blah, 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 blah. No, he didn't do any of that. He just got quiet, which means he wasn't interested in an air fryer. But I was. So I went on Amazon and I ordered for myself a waffle maker, an air fryer, and a small crock pot. I didn't have to pay the shipping. I ordered over $35 worth of stuff, but I needed to wait it was like 3 days. This was when we first moved in. We have used that air fryer so many times. I can't even tell you. I've made hot dogs in there. I've made chicken tenders. I've made chicken cutlets, chicken tenderloins. I've made French fries. I've made waffle fries. I've made sweet potato fries. I've reheated all of the above in there. What else did I make? Tofu. George eats tofu. I do not. I think tofu is probably one of the most disgusting foods on the face of the earth. It's right up there with mushrooms and eggplant and okra. I just can't. Don't come at me if you love those things. God bless you. I just can't. And so he takes the tofu and he cuts it in cubes, and then he mixes a bunch of spices, and we get the planko breadcrumbs, is that what it's called? And then he rolls the tofu in the breadcrumb, and then I put it in the air fryer, and on 380 temperature for probably 7-ish minutes, and it gets nice and crispy, this crispy coating. If I didn't dislike tofu so much, it looks good when it's done. It looks good, but I'm not eating it. But that's how he likes his tofu. What's new? What's new, you guys? What's new? We have 3 days left in the month. 3, 29th, 30th, 31. We're rolling over into my month. My month, my birth month, my Leo month. I'm going to be 66. I'm going to finish 66 rotations around the sun in August. 66. I don't have a calculator here. 66. And the day after my birthday is 1 year from when George and I like met face to face. Right? Yeah. So you're going to hear all the stuff in through August. There are all kinds of August things. I'm excited because once I hit 66, I have, let's see, because my birthday's at the end of the month. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. 10 months. 10 months. Once I hit my birthday, I have 10 months to my full retirement age based on the year I was born. 10 months in June is full retirement age. And I'm just excited about that because I want to try to do something work-wise. I don't know what. I know how I am. I know how I feel. I know anxiety-wise what's happening with me. Like, you know, I don't get better. I get these bouts at night when I always turn on my left side. And that's funny because I lived at the apartment, the way the bed was, I turned on my right side. And I was the closest one to get out of bed and to be able to go to the bathroom, right? And in this house, George took that side of the bed. So he's closer to the bathroom. Not that that matters. I mean, that wasn't, it just was like, that's the side, I guess he laid on, like, I don't know. He lays on his back, but, coffee. And so I turn on my left side. Why am I telling you this? Oh, dementia is also setting in. I'm forgetting so many things. Names, places, events, things I'm supposed to do. I write down everything. I mean, heck, I forgot Brenda's birthday. Like, and so I get myself all settled in to go to sleep, and then I get this rush of fear. It's like fight, flight, or freeze. Literally. I'm like, why am I here? Why am I with this person? What am I doing? I don't know. It's awful. By the time this video goes up, a video will have just gone up, so you're going to get 2 in a row. But I wanted to get Dee's birthday video on Dee's birthday. And then the video that is going up first, that you'll see first, the OTC, the little OTC unboxing. That is uploading right now as I'm talking to you. That's 13 minutes. So, that's kind of a short video for me. Honest to God, nothing like dripping on yourself. So what else? What can I share? George has a blood test tomorrow morning, just routine, and then an ultrasound on Friday It's a routine yearly thing. They check his kidney. It's just routine. They're not expecting to find anything. If they do, I'll definitely clue you in, but I don't think they're going to. Last year they did a CAT scan. Last year they did a MRI. The year before they did an MRI. The year before that they did a CAT scan. The year before that they did an ultrasound. So they started out ultrasound, CAT scan, MRI, and then nothing changed. It's just a thing. So they're only going to do an ultrasound. You know, insurance and cost and all that stuff. So that's Friday, August 1st. I'm feeling almost normal today, right now, at this moment. I wasn't this morning. I didn't feel well this morning. My sinuses hurt, my stomach hurt, my bones hurt. And I asked George, I'm like, is there any side effects to B12? I'm taking 1,000 micrograms of B12 every day now because my B12 supposedly is a little wonky. And he said, no, there really shouldn't be. Low B12 affects your red blood cell count, can cause anemia, and it affects your central nervous system. So for what, a week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, probably, give or take, I've been on 1,000 micrograms of B12. And then in October, I go back to my PCP, and then, you know, I guess maybe we'll do another repeat B12 to see if my numbers are any better. So he has that this week. He doesn't have paint class this week. He's going to paint here at home. He'll be down in the basement for those couple hours working on the clouds and the sky painting. He's working on a project for me. It's almost done, where I can then start putting my parts in, and once I get it all set up and everything's ready, I'll fill you in, I'll clue you in. And what else? I haven't talked to anybody. I'm just been like, I'm texting here or there, but not much. I feel a little more introverted right now, and I'm not sure why. I know that the summer's moving quickly. In the next month, by the end of the next month, we should have our new roof on. And I think we're going to order the Christmas tree, the artificial tree, and just store it downstairs so that we have one. And what else? I ordered this toothpaste from TikTok, from the TikTok shop. 3 tubes for $24. It's supposed to come in on Saturday. When it comes in, I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you all the toothpaste stuff that I got from the TikTok shop. And I'll give you my review on the 3 that I have and then what I'm getting. So that's, there was a $10 coupon on that. And I ordered that with free shipping. And so I'm excited about that because I'm hoping that it's going to help my teeth. I don't have a cleaning till October, and it's been a couple years since I've been to the dentist. I listened to Isabel Page on YouTube. Anybody else watch Isabel Page? When I first started watching Isabel Page, I just loved her channel, her and Hannah Lee Dugan. And over time, just as my life changed, I felt like their lives changed, and I didn't watch them as much. I started watching some other people, and then I unsubscribed to some people and resubscribed to others and that kind of thing. And but I saw the video she just put up that her and her husband, Logan, split up, which I didn't expect. 24 minutes. I just didn't see it, but I saw Isabel seeming very depressed and sad and unsure of herself and not knowing what direction she wanted to go in life, like most of us. Yeah. So that kind of blew me away. And of course, I'm always following, you know, who's died. Oh, speaking of who's died, I got, and I think I mentioned this in yesterday's video, I got that letter from the Memorial Insurance Company that's holding my policy. Okay, now I guess I can cash that in and I could get $85. I paid in $151 and the cash value was $85. But what I want to find out is, and I called them today to change my address because I forgot about them and I never changed my address. So I got that done. They were very pleasant working with those people, very easy to do. And so I want to find out from the funeral director, since I signed a cremation at a certain cost, which was like $2,990 2 years ago, is the cost still the same now? Is that still in effect in 2025, or has that price gone up? And how can I start making payments on it again if I decide that I can? I really wish they would let me make payments that were not $50 a month. Like, I wish they would let me make $20 or $25 a month payments. I guess I could have asked the girl that I had on the phone today from the insurance place how that works. But George also has to make cremation plans. And so we need to talk about that too. Add that to the list of who we pay. And we were talking last night because, like, I remembered that once someone dies and you're their power of attorney stops. Like, that's it. You're no more power of attorney because that person's no longer alive. And so I have to contact the lady at the bank that I work with from time to time if I have any banking things, like I did when Sky passed. You know, we had everything separate. So at some point, we'll need to go to the bank and draw up some papers to be able to get into each other's accounts. Yeah, when one of us dies. So that came up last night. It's like, death is expensive. There's a lot of paperwork involved. And that's just like the material part of it. And then you deal with all the other parts, which, you know, is pretty crazy. If anyone thinks they have a BPD diagnosis, which is borderline personality disorder, which is also now called mood regulation disorder or something along those lines. If you're diagnosed, or you know somebody who you think might be diagnosed or should be diagnosed or could be diagnosed, if you use TikTok, and even if you don't, you might want to put TikTok on your phone or your computer or whatever, and type in under search BPD, and you're going to find a whole lot of people who have BPD. And these are everyday, regular people who have BPD. And they will be able to tell you what it feels like to go through BPD, which is no fun. So that might be helpful. And I'll write down a few more things too, and I'll do a whole BPD video again. I want to do a whole BPD video. I want to do a whole anxiety video on the different things that happened to me over my lifetime that had to do with anxiety. Someone asked about my tattoos a while back, and I can do just a short video on what each of my tattoos means. And I want to do a video on intimacy as a senior citizen, and I'm trying to figure out how I can do that without getting dinged from YouTube or being like, I want to be able to talk about my personal experience with my husband without getting, you know, too much into it, but just you know, the wheres and what fors of the differences from when you're younger to when you're older, because I think people are curious, and they should be. And if you are a senior and you're having some of the same things that we go through and a whole lot of other seniors go through, it could be a very interesting and informative video. So I have that. And I don't know what else. So if you have a topic that I haven't already mentioned, throw in the comments. If you have a birthday in August, or any time, if you have a birthday and you want me to put it in my journal, my journal is getting, let me show you. I got this at Five Below a while ago, and it's one of these, you can lock it. It's got a little locky thing. I don't lock it. You can put a pen in here, and it's got a little tab. Anyway, this is all the pages I have left, because I use it like as a jot down notes book. And so I'm redoing all of my birthdays, and there's going to come a time where that's going to get empty, and I'm going to put a new book in there, because it has these thingies, so I can slide a new, a new one in. That's it for today. I'm going to go looking at my flowers. I'm going to finish my cleaning. I'm going to make sure my first video goes up and then get this video up. So Dee, once again, happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you so much. I hope that today is wonderful for you. And I know it's bittersweet, but know that there's a whole lot of people who love you. And yeah. So I'm going to go. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.